Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be opening this Pokemon trading card game Celebrations Deluxe Pin Collection box. I've already put up a video opening a few of these celebration packs. This expansion was released for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, like 2 years ago-ish. So, there's lots of different ways that the celebration stuff was sold. This is an unopened box, and you can see here it has, I think, 4 celebrations packs, and then 2 other packs. It also specifically is the Zacian box, so he's here, and they might have sold these boxes highlighting a few different characters. And then there is this Pikachu pin, which we will explore more once the box is open, but that is why it is the deluxe pin collection. So you can see Zacian here. And this says, celebrate great adventures and good times with Pokemon. Celebrate Pokemon with the world-famous Pikachu taking to the waves and the skies on a special pin to commemorate 25 years of good times and great adventures. This well-loved icon of the Pokemon world is part of an amazing collection that includes a special promo card featuring Zacian LVX, a handful of Pokemon TCG Celebrations booster packs, and more. Ride the waves and explore the bold blue skies with some of your favorite Pokemon. So, this deluxe pin collection includes 1 foil promo card with Zacian LVX, a really cool pin with flying and surfing Pikachu, 4 celebrations booster packs, 2 additional Pokemon booster packs, an information sheet, and a code card for the online game. So, I ordered this box, which has not been opened before, obviously, from Mercari. Celebration stuff is getting harder to find and more expensive the older it gets. But this one was, I guess, a relatively good price, so I snagged it. So I'm going to open it up and we'll look over what's inside. Okay, so the first thing that comes with this is a little info sheet. So, what we have here, we have a picture of the card, and it says Pokemon LVX, or I don't know if it's supposed to be level X. When you think of the Diamond and Pearl series in the Pokemon TCG, one kind of card stands out, Pokemon LVX, standing apart from basic Pokemon and evolution Pokemon. These special cards are considered level up Pokemon that you place onto your active Pokemon. When you place a Pokemon LVX onto another Pokemon, it gains all the attributes of the new Pokemon, but it also keeps and can use any attack, Pokepower, or Pokebody of the card it is placed on top of. In many ways, Pokemon LVX were the predecessor of Pokemon Break, which appeared in the later part of the XY series. And that brings us to a crossover of the Diamond and Pearl and Sword and Shield series Zacian LVX. Like all LVX, Zacian is displayed with stunning artwork that extends beyond the card frame. What a fitting card for the warrior Pokemon. So that is all it says. Just a little explanation of that specific kind of card. I don't really play the Pokemon card game. I imagine it would be fun. I'd like to, but I don't know anyone that plays it, and I don't really, I haven't like curated a set of cards that would be good for playing the game with necessarily. I mostly collect cards of Pokemon I like and have like really pretty art and things. So yeah. So along, well, based on what this is talking about, this set specifically comes with this card. So this is a Zacian LVX or level X. You can see it has some, I guess they call it foil, or hollow to it. So this guy has 160 HP. So it says level up, put onto Zacian. So I don't know if you can only put him on, his same type. I was kind of thinking when I read the description you could put it on like any type, any Pokemon. I guess that'd be too powerful. He's a steel type Pokemon. We don't have a description for him. You'll see it has the little Pikachu 25 symbol for the celebration set. He has Poke Body, Bladed Armament. Damage from this Pokemon's attacks isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. And also Brave Blade, which is 240 damage. Okay, yeah, down here in this sparkly box it says you put it on your active Zacian, so I guess you have to have the regular. It's weak to fire. It says the card can't be used at official tournaments, in case you're wondering. I don't really know this Pokemon. He looks pretty cool, kind of like a, wolf with a helmet, and he's carrying a sword. I like the shiny, but he's the featured card for this box. Along with that, we have this online code, which if anyone wants to use it, I do not use. I don't do the online stuff. There are 2 regular booster packs in here. So this one is a 10 card pack from Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage with this creepy monkey guy on the front who I don't really like. Let's read the description. Discover new brilliance and maximum power in the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage expansion as more Pokemon V appear, including the newly discovered mythical Pokemon Zarude. Unique new amazing Pokemon burst out onto the scene with a rainbow splash alongside more Pokemon V Max, including the splendor, the majesty, the delightful round wonder that is Gigantamax Pikachu. Put a little color and a lot of spark into your deck or collection with Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage expansion. I like the description of that. I like color. I like sparkle. So that'll be cool. The other pack we get is Sword and Shield Chilling Reign. Again, this is a regular 10-pack booster. And this says, rule the frozen tundra. Seize the advantage with Pokemon of the frozen lands with the powerful Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX and Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX plus the Galarian forms of Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Phantom Hauntings, Howling Blizzards, and Wild Battles expand the realms of your Pokemon strategy with new powers and new possibilities. Press on despite ghostly opposition and claim total victory in the land of spectral snow with Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Chilling Reign. So this seems very wintry and maybe a little spooky or ghostly. So we'll see. I think I've seen videos of Vivid Voltage pack openings, but I don't think I've seen Chilling Reign. Then we have 4 Celebrations packs. So in a previous video, I opened 5 of these and I got some pretty cool cards. So I'm excited to see what's in here. Unlike the regular packs, these only have 4 cards per pack. And then lastly, it's a Pikachu pin. Okay, this pin is super cool. It's pretty heavy duty. It has 2 different little, pokey things to hold it on. It's pretty decently heavy. It says Pokemon official pin, but so on this side you see surfing Pikachu. So he's surfing on his little pink surfboard. The clouds are above him. We take this and we spin it to the bottom. Now he is flying Pikachu. He's flying in the clouds, held by his balloons. And then flip it back, he's surfing again. So in the celebration stacks, you can get cards of surfing Pikachu and flying Pikachu. So this kind of immortalizes it in a pin. And yeah, it is so cute. Super awesome. Okay, so I think we're going to start with the non-celebration stacks. So we're going to go with Chilling Rain first. I might adjust the camera a little. Okay, so here's the Chilling Rain pack we looked at. I'm going to open it up. My nails are really short, so it's kind of hard to get these open. There we go. Okay. Here again, if this is useful to anyone. There you go. Alright. I don't know the little card shuffle trick for this to get the good ones at the bottom. Usually it's like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. That could be totally messed up, but yeah, lol. Okay, well, here we go. Starting off with a bang. So this is one of the ones they mentioned on the pack, actually. It is the Ice Rider Calyrex. I don't even know how to say it. Calyrex VMAX. And this evolves from Ice Rider Calyrex V Dynamax or something. So we have a full art, really pretty, like holographic rainbow deal going on. I'm not super familiar with this Pokemon in general. It looks like there's this little guy and he's riding like a horse, and I'm unclear if the Pokemon is this guy, or they're one unit. He has a water type, potentially an ice type. I don't know if they denote that separately. 320 HP. He has Ride of the High King and Max Lance. Weak to Steel. There's a VMAX rule where if your Pokemon VMAX, or if or when, I guess, your Pokemon VMAX is knocked out, your opponent gets 3 prize cards. So yeah, this is a pretty sweet card. I really like water type. I also really like, ice and snow and winter. So I think this is a pretty good one to get. Sorry that I pulled the best one first. Alright. So this one is Aggron. He evolves from Lyron. It is a steel type, 180 HP. Pokemon number 306, Iron Armor Pokemon. He has Guard Press for 100 and Seismic Rift for 240. It is weak to fire. Also looks like it's a rare. And the description is, while seeking iron for food, it digs tunnels by breaking through bedrock with its steel horns. So that is Aggron. Ooh, okay, it looks like the reverse holo here is a trainer card. Old Cemetery, that's spooky. So this is a stadium. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. The stadium stays in play when you play it, and you discard if another stadium comes into play. So the Old Cemetery. Alright, we have an Inkay. He has quite the food stash here. Like some bread, maybe some like sardines, an apple, a can of beans, a leek maybe a wheel of cheese, some soup or something. So this is a psychic type with 50 HP. He is a base level Pokemon. Oh, he also has a pot on his head. He's Pokemon 686, a revolving Pokemon, and he has a spinning attack. He's weak to dark types, and his description, by exposing foes to the blinking of its luminescent spots, Inkay demoralizes them, and then it seizes the chance to flee. That's kind of funny. So he doesn't really seem like a fighter. He seems like a runawayer, and he likes to cook, so it's pretty cute. Okay, we have a fire type now. Another base level with 80 HP. This is Larvesta. Number 636, a torch Pokemon. It kind of looked like a sheep from this end, but this end looks like a bug. He has Flame Charge, obviously weak to water. It protects itself with flame. Long ago, people believed Larvesta had a nest on the sun. Okey-doke. Oh, a Diglett. I really like getting original Gen 1 Pokemon because they're the ones I know the most. So this is exciting. I don't think I have a Diglett. So he's a fighting type, 50 HP, Pokemon number 50, mole Pokemon, and he has Dig. He's weak to grass type. There's actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Digletts in here. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth. It leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. So kind of like moles in the real world. That's exciting. Oh my goodness. A Furfrou. It is a poodle Pokemon. 90 HP. These are like the kind of Pokemon where I feel like they just got kind of lazy and they're just making like something that already exists. It has the ability Find a Friend and also a Fur Attack for 90. It's weak to fighting types. Left alone, its fur will grow longer and longer, but it will only allow someone it trusts to cut it. Interesting. Okay, so the next one is a Bound Sweet. Kind of looks like a radish. It is a grass type with 60 HP. Apparently it's a fruit Pokemon, number 761. It has Splash. It is weak to fire. When under attack, it secretes a sweet and delicious sweat. The scent only calls more enemies to it. Well, that doesn't seem very good. But I like his sparkly, colorful background. Alright. Ooh. This is pretty. It's a spiral energy, a special energy type. It can only be attached to a rapid strike Pokemon. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but only provides one energy at a time. That's interesting. So, the Inkay and the Diglett I already pulled are Rapid Strike, so they could use this spiral energy. Alright, we have a trainer card, another stadium called Dyna Tree Hill. Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, can't be healed. Interesting. Same rules as the other stadium. It's kind of like a big, like, kind of like cherry blossom tree or fruit tree. It looks pretty. Okay. We have a Steenie. Oh, this actually evolves from Bounsweet. So the Bounsweet we got turns into this. Number 762, fruit Pokemon, grass type. It has Splash and Stomp. Any Corvisquire that pecks at this Pokemon will be greeted by a smack from its sepals, followed by a sharp kick. So it's interesting art. It's kind of like, looks like it was drawn with like pastels or colored pencils or something. Last card in this deck is an energy. So I did that in the wrong order, sorry, but Steel Energy, woohoo. So that is the Chilling Reign set. Honestly, I think for only having one pack, getting this VMAX card is pretty good. Unless they purposely put a good card in here to make the set. For the box set, I don't really know like the ins and outs of how they put stuff together, but that's pretty cool. Okay. Now we're gonna open Vivid Voltage with the Creepy Monkey. Ooh, that did not open well. Okay. First, here is the online code. I'm not gonna bother rearranging the order this time. We're just gonna go with what we get. Alright. We got a Giraffe Farrig. Also kind of looks like it was drawn with kind of colored pencils or pastels. It's Pokemon number 203, so pretty early on. Psychic type, even though I feel like a giraffe Pokemon would be like a grass type. It's just called the long neck Pokemon, but I think we all know what this is based off of. It has Psi Power and Commanding Tail. It's weak to dark types. Its tail has a small brain of its own. Ooh, that's weird. Beware, if you get close, it may react to your scent by biting. Yeah, so here's the main dude, but then this tail is a little face. kind of odd. Okay, so the next card is a trainer supporter card. This is B. She looks pretty tough. I wonder if she does like steel or fighting type Pokemon, because it specifically calls out here, I think, like the fighting type. I wish it gave more of a description of like the trainer themselves as a character, because it'd just be interesting to kind of like meet new characters and learn about them. But it doesn't. All the text on the card is just about how it plays. Okay, there's an Excadrill. It evolves from Drillbur, steel type with 130 HP. Pokemon 530 Subterrane Pokemon. It has Drill Run and Slashing Claw for 130, weak to fire. It's not uncommon for tunnels that appear to have formed naturally to actually be a result of Excadrill's rampant digging. Okay, so far I'm not loving any of the cards from this set. Hopefully it gets better. Okay, Dark Energy. I like the little like sparkly smoke coming off of it. Okay, we have a Graplocked. It evolves from Clobopus. Oh jeez, okay. Obviously these are puns on octopi, octopus, and they are fighting types. It's Pokemon 853. It's a Jujutsu Pokemon. You can do Full Nelson and Tentacle Buster. Weak to Psychic. A body made up of nothing but muscle makes the grappling moves this Pokemon performs with its tentacles tremendously powerful. It's interesting because he seems like he'd be a water type, but he's like a fighting water type. I don't know if they still do like dual type Pokemon anymore, or how that works on the cards. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, this is really good. It's a reverse holo Zapdos. Like I said, I really like getting original Pokemon. So this is Pokemon 145, electric Pokemon. That's his description. He's just called that. He's electric type, obviously. And we have the shiny reverse holo on that. 110 HP. He has Drill Peck and Thunder Swipe. And it's a rare. So a legendary Pokemon that is said to live in thunderclouds. It freely controls lightning bolts. That's a super cool card for Zapdos. That's exciting. Okay, this is probably my favorite pull so far. Okay, this is a Nincada. Kind of makes you think of a cicada. It's just described as a trainee Pokemon, which is a weird description. I don't really know where they're going with that. It is grass type with 40 HP. It has Absorb. It's weak to fire. And the description, because it lived almost entirely underground, it is nearly blind. It uses its antenna instead. Okay. Oh, yay. Okay, we have a Wooper. So, I'm not super familiar with most of the Pokemon outside Gen 1, but I am really into amphibians, salamanders, frogs, and so I've seen a lot of the kind of frog or salamander-like Pokemon a lot over the internet. Wooper kind of looks like an axolotl a little bit, even though, you know, these things are kind of like the gills, but in an axolotl they look a little different. He's described as a water fish Pokemon, yet he is a fighting type, which is interesting. He has Mud Shot and Beat. He's Pokemon 194, so he might be Gen 2, I think. This Pokemon lives in cold water. It will leave the water to search for food when it gets cold outside. I also really like the art. He's like in a kiddie pool with toys, and there's bubbles and a rainbow. I'm definitely holding on to this one. That's exciting. Okay. Zapdos and Wooper are my top pulls so far. Okay, we have a Milcery or Milcery. It is a cream Pokemon, number 868. A psychic type, apparently, with 50 HP. It has Sweet Scent and Tackle. Weak to Steel. This Pokemon was born from sweet-smelling particles in the air. Its body is made of cream. Yeah, I feel like as they got, more and more Pokemon, the ideas for them just got, like, weirder. Like, really a Pokemon made of cream? That's where they're at in the 860s, apparently. Alright, we have a Beldum. This one's kind of weird. It looks like a surveillance camera. It's called an Iron Ball Pokemon. It's number 374. It's a steel type with 70 HP. It has the ability Call for Family and then Ram. It's weak to fire. If you anger it, it will do more than Rampage. It will also burst out strong magnetism, causing nearby machines to break. Okay. Okay, so the last one here is a Slugma. So this is a fire type dude, 70 HP. It also looks like this one's kind of one of those like colored pencil kind of things. He has Yawn to make your opponent's active Pokemon asleep. And the attack Flare, weak to fire. Its body is made of magma. If it doesn't keep moving, its body will cool and harden. Okay, so no really exciting holo cards or anything like that in this set. I didn't realize that the Graplocked is the rare. It's non-holo. So I guess that's cool, but I think I'm most happy with the reverse holo Zapdos. Okay, so now we're on to the 4 celebrations packs. Like I said, there's only 4 cards in each, so this will go quicker. So we have 16 total cards. I've already gotten some pretty cool ones out of the 5 other celebrations packs I bought separately just on their own. So we'll see what we get here. Okay. Here is this code. Okay. So we have a holographic Lunala. So Lunala is a moon Pokemon, number 792, and it evolves from Cosmome, which is kind of odd if you know what Cosmog and Cosmome look like and then what they turn into. So I believe that Cosmome can turn into 2 different final stages. So this is like the moon version of it, Lunala. It can also turn into Solgaleo, which is like the sun version. And I got that card as well as Cosmome and Cosmog from the other celebrations packs. So now I guess I have the full range of the evolution line. It has a little trainer girl in the back. Psychic type for 160 HP. It has Lunar Pain and Psychic Shot for 130. It's weak to Dark type. It sometimes summons unknown powers and life forms here to this world from holes that lead to other worlds. That's intense. Okay. Alright, we have a Reshiram hologram. I already got at least one Reshiram in my other packs, if not more. He's a vast white Pokemon with scorching wind and black flame. When Reshiram's tail flares, the heat energy moves the atmosphere and changes the world's weather. So I actually did my research after the first video. So in celebrations, it's a lot of the like legendary type Pokemon from a bunch of the different generations, and like expansion lines of cards, as well as a set, like a subset of kind of what they call classics, like reprints of base set kind of things. And those are the ones I'm hoping for more. But I think those are like, if you get one in your pack, it's one of your 4 cards in the pack. So these other types are more common to get. Okay, we have a Palkia. These are all, everything in here is at least a little shiny or hollow. I don't think I got Palkia last time. 130 HP, and he's a water type. Number 484. A spatial Pokemon. He has absolute space and overdrive smash, and it is weak to electricity. It has the ability to distort space. It is described as a deity in Sinnoh region mythology. So most of the cards in celebrations, like I said, are these like legendary godlike ones that have crazy powers. Alright, last one in the set is a Dialga. I already have one of these. I think I actually have 2 from the last ones I opened. So he's a steel type. He's Pokemon 483, so he's right before Palkia. He's in temporal Pokemon. He has temporal backflow and metal blast, weak to fire. It has the power to control time. It appears in Sinnoh region myth as an ancient deity. So this guy controls time, and Palkia controls space, or distorts it. Okay, that was the first pack. Not really anything to write home about for me. But that's okay. It's just fun to open and see what you get. Okay. Yep. Here's this coat. Okay. I actually already have this card twice. I'm getting a lot of freebies, but I do like this card. It is a full art, really fat Pikachu, kind of like the older style of Pikachu they used to draw. That's really cute. It is shiny. It has Gnaw and Thunder Jolt. And it says Pikachu has small electric sacs on both cheeks. If threatened, it loses electric charge from the sacs. He's a cute little guy. Alright, we have a Lugia. I don't think I got Lugia last time. 130 HP. Is this basic type or special or something? Number 249. It is a diving Pokemon. It has Arrow Ball and Deep Crush for 160. It is weak to electric. It is said to be the guardian of the seas. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm. So I wonder why it's not a water type then. I don't know. Okay. Alright, next we have a Groudon. I do like the art on this card. There's two trainers. I do already have this one twice. So this is the third. It is number 383, a continent Pokemon with Magma, Volcano, and Massive Rend. It is weak to grass. This legendary Pokemon is said to represent the land it went to sleep after dueling Kyogre. Alright, and last card from this set. Okay, not one I have already. It is a Yveltal. Trying to figure out where its face is. I think its face is here. It is number 717, Destruction Pokemon. It is a dark one. It has Cry of Destruction and Dark Feather for 100. It is weak to electric. When its life comes to an end, it absorbs the life energy of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more. Jeez. These ones are like crazy Pokemon. Okay, third pack. Okay, here is the code card. Oh, yes! Oh, I'm so excited. It is Surfing Pikachu, and I don't have this one already. In the last video, I got Flying Pikachu, so now I've like completed the combo. Surfing Pikachu has 200 HP. He's very shiny. He has Surf, so 150 damage. And he's Surfing Pikachu V. So the V rule is that when your Pokemon V is knocked out, the opponent gets 2 prize cards. This one's really cool. This is one that I'll probably display with some of my other favorite cards that like have really pretty art on them. Okay. Then we have, oh wow, 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 oh wow. Okay, this is Umbreon. Wow, I didn't even know Umbreon was in this set. It looks like a print of a 2007 card. It is holographic in that like confetti style, which I personally love because I love sparkles. 70 HP, dark Pokemon. It has this little star at the top, which I'm not totally sure what that means, or if it just means he's hollow. So he has a Poke Power of Dark Ray and also Faint Attack. It's weak to Fighting type. Oh, this is so exciting. So if you cannot tell, I like the evolutions. So here's a little side by side. It's interesting because on this Umbreon, he's like blue in the highlighted areas, and this guy is yellow. I thought he was black and yellow, but this is great. This will be one of my display cards probably. I don't have an Umbreon in my collection. Oh, that makes me happy. I didn't even know. I tried not to look at the full list of cards so I could still be surprised. So I guess it worked. Okay, we have a holographic Cosmo. Sleep in with this Leas, and I already have him from the other. So he's the one that evolves from Cosmog and then into Lunala or Solgaleo. He's Pokemon 790, a Proto-Star Pokemon. He has Star Protection. He's weak to dark. As it absorbs light, Cosmom continues to grow. Its golden shell is surprisingly solid. Okay, and we have a Zekrom. I already have one or two Zekroms from the other video. He is an electric type with 130, and he is a deep black Pokemon. So he is 644. He's right after Reshiram, so they go together. He has Field Crush and White Thunder, weak to fighting types. Concealing itself in lightning clouds, it flies through the Unova region. It creates electricity in its tail. Okay, we have one more pack to open. So hoping for something lucky. I think that third pack was the best so far. Okay, last code. Oh, this is so cute. It's a Mew, holographic Mew. Very like shiny in the background. So I did get a Mew in the other set, but it was like completely like full art sparkly. So this is a different Mew, and it has 60 HP, psychic type, number 151, new species Pokemon. It has mysterious tail, and it has Psyshot. It is weak to dark type, and it says its DNA is said to contain the genetic codes of all Pokemon, so it can use all kinds of techniques. Oh, he's so cute. I really like that. Okay, we have a Ho-Oh. I already have one of these. Number 250 is a rainbow Pokemon, fire type. So this comes right after Lugia. It has Sacred Fire and Fire Blast, weak to lightning. It will reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. That's cute. Okay, next we have a Kyogre. I already have one of these too. Number 382, a Sea Basin Pokemon. He's swimming with this cool girl here. It's Aqua, Storm, and Surf for 120. Weak to lightning. Yeah, electric type. Great. I'm tired. It is said to have widened the seas by causing the downpours. It had been asleep in a marine trench. So this one is 382. So it goes with Groudon. It's in the same generation. And then lastly, we have another Yveltal. Okay, so I would definitely go watch my other celebrations opening video, because I got a lot of really cool cards in that one. That should already be up. That is it for my box set that I got today. So thanks for joining in, and I'll see you next time.